Radical.
So on the Xbox side of things, I didn't see these documents earlier. I heard about them, but I wish I had it in front of me. If I wasn't on the crapper, I would have it in front of me and I could show you guys. Microsoft is no better, because they have plans. I don't know if they say they specifically want to phase out the old Series X. Maybe they have plans to. I'm not sure what they're going to do, or still make it to where they have a disc option and the new option, but I don't think so, because it's the same pricing, $499, and it's basically a Series X redesign. Maybe they have some updates to it that are nice, but what's not nice is the fact that they removed the hard drive. Not only did they remove the hard drive, but they called it now adorable. It's adorably all digital. Adorable? They're going to have like a fucking puppy on the Xbox now? You're going to have some animals trying to sell this thing? How is all digital adorable? At the least they could say it's conveniently all digital now, but no, adorable. As this, I don't understand it. That's some crazy corporate speak right there. Adorable? Is that what they easing into something? It's kind of like, trying to ease your girlfriend into something really freaky in the bedroom by saying, oh, no, we got this, the fuzzy handcuffs. Aren't they adorable? But in that case, trying to do something a little dirty. Just like Microsoft's trying to do something a little dirty by easing us into an all-digital future. They're going to get the lube, too. They're going to just ease you into an idea. It's convenient, right? All digital is convenient. Here's the thing about consoles and PCs, and there is no line blurred. Basically, if they take away the last bit of the advantage of a console, meaning owning your fucking games, then all these boxes are just little mini PCs. That's all they are. That's all they are. There's no more such thing as a console. Because, you can build a form factor PC, and especially on the Microsoft end of things, you can play all those games basically. So Microsoft, on their end, you can say at least with Nintendo, I'm not bringing Nintendo into this, because big props to Nintendo that seemingly have no plans to go all digital. Big props to them. But at least, Sony, they don't have all their games on and playable on the PC platform. So Microsoft really, really wants to do it first. But ironically, Sony's the first out the gate with their plan to have the reduced size PlayStation 5. But my thinking on it is that's the biggest fundamental change right now in console gaming. And 80% of people, if I'm reading this correct, are already on board with it. You got people in the comment section saying like, yeah, this is great. They need to phase out physical disc. They need to phase out physical disc. I'm all digital. You're all digital. Hey, we're all digital. People don't understand. Like I said, that's the last true advantage of console. And people seemingly think. I just talked about a Amazon Prime deal on Madden 24. Where it's reduced in price to $42.99 for the physical copy. Do you actually honestly think, that you're going to get the same deals on a digital game that you can on physical? Perfect example. I go to Goodwill.com to get all my game stuff because I'm a game seller, mostly game seller, at the flea market on the weekends. Not just myself, but a lot of people. I don't make a living selling video game stuff, but you got to look at all the mom and pop stores that sell PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and those type of games to people that, like I said, if you're intelligent, and you have some sense and you like actually somewhat owning what you have, you prefer physical. Physical is superior because of the ownership factor, because of being able to resell that. So what happens now is I'm looking at the future here, and basically in a couple years, I'm going to be exclusively selling retro type games because why am I going to invest in PlayStation 5 disc if Sony's just going to phase those out? When people ask me, hey, do you have any PlayStation 5 games? I'm like, no, Sony's basically trying to phase that out. Microsoft is phasing that out. So the Xbox One, 360, PlayStation 3, 4, those are really the last truly 100% physical consoles that they're going to have. Hell, I can maybe use that as a selling point, saying, there'll be a time when you will go into game stores, you won't see any games because you got to go and pay whatever price they want you to pay. There ain't going to be no haggling for video games. You're going to call up Sony or Microsoft and go, hey, it's a little bit too expensive for that game, right? I mean, this is a 5-year-old game and you still want $70 for it? Hello? So people don't really understand by adopting and just bending over for Microsoft and Sony, they're setting themselves up for this. You're setting yourself up for this. And to a lot of people that grew up on physical games, now gaming for the most part, if you mostly game on consoles and you like to collect games, gaming is dead to you. People with their giant game collections, guess what? In a couple years, you will not be adding any more physical games to your game collection because there won't be any new release physical games. You will be taking your time to look into the past and get those games that from consoles ago that you can still play physically. This is such an important upload. I had to speak on this, even while on the crapper. That's how important it was that I get this uploaded right now. And if you feel as strongly as I do about physical games, share this. Share it around. I don't know. Maybe if enough people speak up and stop them in their tracks and let them know, like people did back in 2013 with Don Matrick and the reveal of the PlayStation and not being able to play used games and all that stuff. If people speak out now, maybe there's a chance we can try to delay it a little bit longer. But it's kind of ironic that, Sony back then actually took Microsoft to task about something they're starting right now.